Let me guess. You've changed your AI business idea 3 times this month, maybe more. New tools comes out. Someone posts a new agency model. You feel behind. So you rebuild, rename, restart, and you tell yourself it's progress. It's not. It's avoidance. You are avoiding market feedback. So today I'm going to give you a simple first AI service you can sell even if your offer is unclear. Not because it's perfect, because it creates feedback fast. Here's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to explain why you keep resetting your offer and why that guarantees you stay stuck. Second, I'm going to give you a baseline service you can sell today, even if you don't feel ready. Third, I'm going to show you how this baseline becomes your real offer over time by adding layers based on what clients ask for. And if you want the full operating system behind this, I have a deep dive video. This video is the starter. The deep dive is the full machine. And here's the actual problem. You don't keep an offer stable long enough to collect market feedback. That's it. You keep trying to think your way into clarity. But clarity doesn't come from thinking. It comes from hearing real objections, hearing real confusion, hearing what people actually want to pay for. And you can't hear any of that if you keep switching the offer every time you feel uncomfortable. And most people do the same thing. They build more features, they polish a website, they rewrite the landing page. Then they still feel uncertain. So they change the offer again. It feels productive because you are busy, but it produces no signal, no conversion rate you can trust, no objections pattern, no pricing anchors, no repeatable process, just vibes. And vibes don't pay rent. Let me say it clear. Most founders keep changing offers because they want to avoid rejection. They want an offer that makes the market say yes without friction. So they keep searching for the perfect idea. But that's not how this works. Rejection is part of the data. Silence is data. Confusion is data. Objections are data. Market feedback is not what you wait for after you feel ready. Market feedback is what makes you ready. So we need a way to get feedback without building one dream software first. That's the purpose of a starter offer. Here's the baseline offer. AI CRO setup. CRO means conversion rate optimization. Clients facing, don't call it AI CRO setup. If that sounds weird, call it something normal. 7-day booking conversion setup or website to booking fix in 7 days. And here's the promise. Not I will make you more money. The promise is I will install one clean conversion path and follow-up system so your leads stop leaking and book the calls become trackable. That's believable. That's measurable. That's something a business owner understands in 5 seconds. Now, listen, this offer is not marriage. This is Tinder. This is a Hinge. This is a first date. You're not marrying AI CRO setup. You are using it to get feedback fast because your final offer is not something you discover in your bedroom by journaling. Your final offer is something you earned by hearing patterns from clients. So here's the line I want to stuck in your head. Clarity is landed. You pay for it with conversations. You don't own clarity upfront. You rent it from the market. And the currency is conversations. So stop trying to find your forever offer first. Start with a first date offer. Get feedback, then decide. And this is for a person who can't answer one sentence. What do you sell? If you already have a service, even if it's messy, sell that. Don't abandon the real thing just because this looks clean. But if you're truly stuck, this base gives you something you can walk into the market with today. One warning, this isn't magic. If a business has no demand, this doesn't create demand from nothing. This fixes conversation and follow up. It stops leaks. That's why it's a good starter. Let me explain what you deliver. No tools, no software flags, just the nonce. You're installing a conversion spine. When someone lands on the website, the next step needs to be obvious. Not 5 buttons, not call us and email us and DM us with no structure. One path only. For example, our website, AI Chris Lee, Join Execution Squad is our main CTA, and you can copy and paste our whole system and funnel only one click. I already built this snapshot for you, like this, for our deep dive website. Our deep dive website have 30+% of conversion rate. Dear AI builders or image, and send me deep dive, animation button, and you can make this image really easily. I'm gonna let you know at our week 3. And this whole funnel have 3 steps. First, landing page. Second, opt-in page, and then thanks page, and then follow-up system. This is where most businesses lose money. Not because their service is bad, because they are slow and inconsistent. So you install confirmation, reminders, no-show recovery, still interested, follow up. Using our pre-built system. 5 reporting, a simple scoreboard. How many leads comes in, how many booked, how many showed. Without scoreboard, there is no decision. And optionally chatbot, only if it reduces friction. If it creates confusion, remove it. And notice what I didn't say. I didn't say AI agents. I didn't say integrations. I didn't say automations. Clients don't buy your stack. They buy booked calls and fewer leaks. And here's the beginner pricing that works. 1,500 setup and 300 per month to keep it running. That's it. Don't overthinking it at the start. You are buying market feedback. You can adjust the pricing later when you have patterns. And yes, the math is obvious. $300 a month means you need a lot of clients to hit big monthly numbers. That's why this is a starter offer. It's not your forever business model. It's your way into paid conversations. So you actually deliver 3-page conversion funnel, pipeline, follow-up message, reporting view, optional chatbot. Not included at early stage, no ads management, revenue guarantees, a full website design, unlimited customer requests. And this is a 7-day timeline. I'm going to give you everything at week 3. And here's how you sell this. You do not lead with, I do AI automation. That's beginner behavior. You lead with an observation. You say, I looked at your site and noticed something that might be costing you bookings. Then you pointed to one leak. Bookings that buried, next step unclear, form goes nowhere, no reminders, missed calls die. Then you ask permission. If I show you a simple fix, we can install in 7 days. Would you want to see it? That's it. You are not forcing a pitch. You are offering a diagnosis. And when you get them on call, you don't sell feature. Just you ask, where does traffic comes from? What happens in the first 10 minutes after a lead comes in? Who replies? How fast? Leads per week. Booked calls per week. No-show rate. Then you prescribe the spine. One path, pipeline, follow-up, scoreboard, decision. Yes, no, not now. Now, something most programs mess up. If I give you a perfect funnel and perfect templates on day 1, you will hide. You will spend 2 weeks tweaking pages. You will feel productive, but you will collect no feedback. So we delay the habit templates. Week 1 and week 2 are selling practice, imperfect assets, real conversations. Because the skill you need isn't building pages. The skill you need is handling reality. Week 3 is where we hand you the full structure. But the order matters. Sell, build, scale. If you reverse it, you build invisible work. If someone says, I can't sell without showing something, you show my structure, and you show my spine, and you show my funnel as an example to reduce uncertainty. Then you say, I'm not promising revenue. I'm promising a working conversion system in 7 days. That's honest. That's credible. And you can deliver it. If you want the exact outreach script and Loom format and the call flow, watch the deep dive video next. This video is baseline offer. The deep dive is the full execution system. Now we get to the most important part. This baseline offer is not your final product. It becomes your real offer through layers. But you don't add layers because you feel insecure. You add layers because the market asks for them. So here's how you do it. Step 1, listen for the real problems. When you start selling AI CRO setup, you will hear problems like, we don't get enough traffic. We get traffic, but it doesn't convert. We get DMs, but nobody follows up. We have past customers, but no reactivation. And then step 2, add a correct layer based on the constraint. If the constraint is traffic, Google SEO, content engine, Google Ads, Facebook Ads. If the constraint is conversion, landing page iteration, friction reduction, chatbot, only if it increases completion. And there are a few examples. If speed to lead is the constraint, if admin load and calls are the constraint. You can check in our SOP. Okay, now last thing. Nobody can guarantee you $10,000 in 6 weeks. Could you hit it? Yes. Could you miss it? Also yes. Depends on your lane, your outreach volume, and how fast you collect feedback and adjust. So if you don't know what to sell, stop chasing a perfect AI business. Start with a simple AI service that forces feedback. AI CRO setup is the baseline. Then you listen, you layer, and you let the market shop the real offer. If you want the full system, watch the deep dive next. Then close YouTube and run the loop. Stop learning AI, start executing.